Ad Astra Abyssos. Recently.
The Traveler would...
Indeed. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help? Well, let me go over it briefly.
Rift Hounds? On Narukami Island?
Well, let me go over it briefly.
Rift Hounds?
Yes. We are not sure where exactly. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this. Are good. Then you can...
Is the Tenryu?
Yes. And they are already taking... Their main priority is to protect this. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties as you have our deepest grip. I will mark on your map the areas where...
Relax. We'll be...
How long will this require?
A minor setback.
Flicker.
Winter.
Run from death. Don't let any of it roll away now.
They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them! I see everything.
Dissipate. Rain outlines her fate. Out of my way!
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryu community needed help. Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun?
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time.
Okay, so you sure made short work of them. That was
I'm making early preparation. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, since then, every time...
Makes sense. You must...
Might I remind you that I am not recently. I have observed a number of changes in the external world. I considered this matter worthy of my attention. If the Shogun, rather than...
Why?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, the Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura...
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog. The monsters committed many Their duty was to tear open a past... That's an episode of history, but an excess of caution is...
Guess you can't argue with...
Since we are both here for the same reason, from the traces they've left in the surrounding air...
Paimon feels so safe when we're in a... Oh, yeah. After we've dealt... This color. It's Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be Deadwood? What?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are
What happened here?
Who are you? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. We will defend Inazuma until you don't know? Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. Every last trace.
But look!
Not right now. But the almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. I don't know how long we can hold out for.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can
Calm down.
over.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush. There are no monsters.
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own...
Hey, calm down.
Huh. I think I understand. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what...
If I am not mistaken, what the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley line. An entity formed with straw purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words...
So the memories of the ones that...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing... Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some where the disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. But my friend, Kitsune Saigu, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it...
So... Inazuma was attacked...
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But even then, Inazuma was left...
Hey...
Yes. All my martial might was in vain. But... when I traveled around moving forward, just think of that soldier. All those who sacrificed themselves back then as Inazuma's god. Warriors of the past. I will never...
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on.
There are a load of Rift Hounds here, too!
Leave them to me. Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and...
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of, I must be prepared for any.
Makes sense. Spoken to roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you...
Fighting a battle in a distant...
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. Though blind, Furuyama is
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a gift. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respect. After all, it's quite a...
What should we do? Yeah.
I see. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take... And now the Almighty Shogun is here. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty... People flee out of... But me, I have no such... The Almighty Shogun often speaks to... Just listening to her stories. One thing she always says... So you see, as bleak...
perhaps.
It won't be long now before I have to say good... But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring. Oh, goodness me. The Almighty Shogun comes to... One moment, I'll just... I hope they...
Can't see it.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. I couldn't possibly have my...
Don't worry about it. Take a rest.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea. Leave it to us.
But... Well, okay. I can't decide whether it's a final...
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do.
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your
I wish to borrow a tea set.
Oh, sure. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, Almighty Shogun.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now.
You and Makoto had pretty...
Indeed we did. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world, they are similar. When you came charging into the... Now,
Wow.
Makoto saw an ambition. Makoto was more concerned with the Force.
That's...
To put it simply, I didn't understand at the time. I suppose what it comes down to, yes, it does. But in the last analysis,
Do you feel you're starting to understand her?
you have already witnessed my... But now,
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set.
it's quite beautiful.
You are too kind.
It's all good, sir. She's a...
Let us return. We ought not...
Hey, he wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself.
Or...
So, we didn't even have a
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. Well, this chance won't come often. I've watched Furuyama Bruti on many occasions. The tea is ready. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded of many people. Back at the Yashiro Commission, the events of 500 years ago.
She died in that disaster.
Yes. She went to Konria alone. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. But this time, yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. Why did she go to Konria first, and not I? It was there and then that I resolved.
That's quite...
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed, no one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted. In the end, I simply had to, with the help of the sacred sakura's power.
This is all really hard done.
Yes. I once told myself that but even the tea that is most... And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that...
Brother, you mean to say that he would...
Based on what we've learned so far...
I'm sorry. I was... And also... So...
Oh, well, boy.
With this last cup of tea... Thank you, Destiny, for giving...
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last. Once again.
Hey!
Shine down! There is no escape!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Shine down! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Transcend all constraints.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about... We'll deal with... Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's go.
Don't!
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds...
No need to worry, home.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent. If the almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found just the sight of you appearing before us once more. This hope is the light that will...
Everyone on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but what...
Protect the almighty Shogun!
No, my sword!
I'll settle this. Little hands. Share my knowledge.
Stand with me!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought...
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. It was... The monsters will definitely come back. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City and regroup.
When everyone sees the...
Well, what are
We will stay here and guard against the We are brothers in arms.
you...
Just leave it to us. But the almighty Shogun is no matter what kind of threat...
Thank you all very much. I should not have left it this late to make this...
Don't worry, your excellency. With you leading us, we will claim the...
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has the result being that in the century you could take the view, but even so, they are due a resolution.
Well, Paimon thinks...
Thank you for your comforting words. I used to think just like that samurai. But what Inazuma needs more, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto and can never become the person she was, I still need... Yes, they... As the Raiden Shogun...
Well said.
Change will come to Inazuma, no matter how long it takes. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hound, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up.
Alrighty then. Let's move... He looks calm on the outside, but she seems to have changed a... Huh? What's wrong? What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like the situation... No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why? What's in...
A battleground. finally here.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place. It looks.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is... Where are we Paimon's dizzy. Where do we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place... Look, it's another egg!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait, Paimon knows that...
You have wandered the realm in my body. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your form, but have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been... I'm here to show you we are both warriors.
Wait.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of, as she indicates. Once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like hey Shogun.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of... I would not try to change her.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all. It inherits A's pain. Every action undertaken is for the sake of determination. Only rule. Those were my thoughts. Now, you wish to make... I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Ride an A. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Evasion is futile, insolent. Pathetic. There is no escape. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. The eye sweeps the land. Illusion shattered. Shine down. Now ye shall perish. Weak. Be gone! Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies, fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Torn to oblivion! world, a fleeting shadow. Inazuma shines eternal! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be an... other. Never. For the rest of... time. Stillness transcending. Illusion shattered. Ha! Pathetic. Torn to oblivion. Like dead. Ha! Ha! Shine down. Euthymia crumbles before...
Have you finally defeated...
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living being's, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. And Ina's, this is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter 500 years ago, here in the present, it is about time that I learn to trust them. I understand. I fight for the I vow to the sub during my absence.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked. Oh, she was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still. Right? Also, what if she gets too obsessed with winning and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. Yeah, we should help her out. Like, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, help her with, well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel time on now. Oh, you're right. Who knows if she really understands these...
Someone's not in the best of mood. I hope you realize how lucky you are.
But you're only...
That was a figure of speech.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Ina. Impossibly stubborn. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about... Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer...
Is she playing...
Aha. You're learning, little one. But all I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred...
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is... Anyway, we needn't worry about the detail. First things first. Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. It's just a question of how crafty I have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I have my ways. It's just a question of
There.
Yes, no need to try. Everything is. This is precise.
What? All right, well.
Suit yourself.
You.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. Oh, nothing. It just seems. By the way, remember to focus. Only a strong enough will can prevent you. Well then, the door is open. Hop, I'll stay outside and provide what stability. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake and for Inazuma's, please, bring her back.
Rico, you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? How can this... You have returned. This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when over countless battles. Not once had I made all enemies of eternity standing. For your firm commitment to enforcing the... You bring honor to the title. Now these two return once more to this. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began final duel. Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. Energy they consumed, great enough to... Sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Witness the final Islamic illusion shattered. This is the end. I believed you were... but a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about... I know your power more, yet and whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that I noticed it also. This power is beyond... This blade belonged to... When it was at once a familiar... You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall know from this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not, but as a warrior, I look for... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have... I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my... Makoto? I'm so happy. I left a faint fragment of my will... There was no time to wait for you to have a but... Everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you. Did you know what was about to happen? I had some sense of it. That place... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time, but I know that this must have been an Don't look down on me. See? It was with this possibility in mind. Here, take it. But it is you who must take the...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?